demonstration on RevoTile. If you can't see the stage, you can look up on the main stage where you will also be able to see the installation. Without further ado, here's Chip Wade to take you through RevoTile.
Thank you, Amberly. How we doing? Does it come on in just a second, maybe? Text it back on. Make sure it could be me. It's me. How are we doing? I'm Chip Wade. Thank you, Amberly. I'm super excited to show you guys RevoTile. I think that this has been a bit of the main buzz as everybody's been seeing this year's show. We are so excited to show you guys exactly what all of this hype is about. Again, I'm Chip Wade. This is Tamara Day. We will be showing you guys how to install this stuff. So, who has heard or seen some of the material on RevoTile already? A good number? Pretty much everybody? Awesome. Well, if you haven't seen it, don't worry. We're going to show you the full process through and through. Coming to the table, Untitled has tested this product for years, more than 3 years, to make sure that now that we're releasing this product, it's going to work perfectly. So this is a floating floor system. I would say the first one with tile that was really worth its salt. But basically what this means is we have a real porcelain tile that is bonded to a backer that you can see here. And if you're just now joining us, you can obviously see them here on the screen. You can see this in a little bit more detail. But this is a full 8mm thickness porcelain tile, but it's bonded to this clickable backer with a very proprietary type of adhesive. That is really the magic of this system, is the engineering of creating this particular part that is this assembly together. The bond, the glue that holds this backer to this porcelain tile penetrates in to the porcelain tile itself. So you're not going to break this apart. The whole assembly will break before this separates. That's a question we're getting a lot, is how strong is this bond? It is so incredibly strong. In fact, that is the magic to all of this.
Without it.
So what we have here is this bond that goes together over the top of our underlayment. So the two pieces that you need are the underlayment and the tile. The underlayment is a 1.5mm thickness. You can actually see it right here. It's super thin on purpose, okay? So this isn't a pad. We're not wanting any deflection at all, right? This is a rigid system. This is meant to be a moisture barrier. It's also meant to be a sound break, but the third thing is this is what lets that whole tile diaphragm slide on top, similar to a floating floor. This is the decoupling membrane, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to start by going over pretty much any surface you can imagine. We've got new construction subfloor. As far as what you need to go over, you only need a standard flatness, so 3/16 and about 10 feet, okay? So nothing fancy, anything that would be the same as like a vinyl flooring situation. Any tile or hardwood is going to use that same flatness rim. You can use self-leveler if you need to, but we can also go over things like existing tile. That is the difference maker. This is about time, efficiency, and eliminating tools and problems, okay? Also over existing hard surface, right? Go right over the top of it. We're able to do that by putting down this underlayment. It doesn't staple down. You just lay it straight down. It comes in the accordion fold, so it lays nice and flat. You tape it together, and then you're immediately laying tile. What we've already bypassed is our thin set, right? Imagine for a second doing, a 2,000 square foot basement, right? Which is something we all have done recently. And eliminating all of the bags of thin set, all the powder, all the mixing, all the cleaning of those tools are gone, right? We're already going in here. We go left to right. It's a simple tongue and groove, this click system, which you can actually see up here on top. It's actually a great visual of exactly how this works. But we come in, here we go. And on each one of these tiles, we actually have 1/3 and 2/3 delineation points that are printed on the tile themselves. That makes it super easy for the installer. The installer for this type of product is jumping into a different category. It's not just your tile installers. This is also LVT installers. That's what's going to bring the competitive price point down on the install. It's basically, think your LVT installer plus grout, right? This is a really easy calculation to make. The price point on this stuff is amazing, and it goes in so fast. Tamara's already getting way ahead of me. Now look at this. This is also way different than a traditional floating floor application, right? Anybody that's installed this before knows that if we're using an LVT, this stuff is moving all over the place. It's shifting. It's a little squirrely. The second we have a couple of rows in, just the weight of this product holds itself in place. Now, another thing you notice is look at this. Our intersection points, the lippage, all of our grout joints already locked in. What this means is that we've not only completely eliminated thin set, we've also eliminated all of our tile spacers. No tile spacers, no back buttering, these larger format tiles, which is required, right? And then all of those self-leveling spacers that are a love-hate relationship, right, are gone. And we have perfect flushness. If it clicks in, it's going to be perfect and we can grout on it immediately. So while we're continuing to install, we can already start grouting. So in one day, we can come in, install, grout, and be gone. Minimal tools, minimal effort, and it opens up our installer base to be able to use a premium, real porcelain tile product right in light commercial and residential applications. The grout that we're using, actually we have a bucket of it, here it is. Yep. This is a pre-mixed urethane, okay? So it goes on really nice and easy, cleans up easy, and of course lasts a long, long time without having to seal it. We have it in 10 colors. We also, can you, I don't know if you tell us about this. So imagine having that with no compromise. So if you're like, okay, but what does it feel like? Does it feel like a real tile floor when it's done? I invite you guys all to come check out. This whole entire center section is all RevoTile. So get on it. Listen to it, knock on it. Ladies, get your heels on it. It doesn't feel hollow. It doesn't feel temporary. It is indistinguishable from a thin set install. It's just way, way faster and more cost effective to put down. So that is the revolution that we're excited about. Again, this is RevoTile. If you guys have any other questions at all, Tamara and I will both stick around to answer those for you. Otherwise, come put your hands on it, get some information, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you guys.